All right. Well, hello, everyone. We have been in South Africa. How long now, Lacey?
Almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks
Oh,
tomorrow.
wow.
Yeah.
Almost 3 weeks. So we assume if you're watching that probably you know a bit about our move and why we came. But for those of you that maybe you're stumbling upon this and you've never even heard of us, but it popped up on your feed, I'm Ned Merriman,
I'm Lacey Merriman.
and we have been married for almost 13 years.
Yeah.
We have 7 kids, and we're ministers. We pastor a church in the United States of America, travel and minister as well. But a few years ago, God called us to the nation of South Africa. And so we're here, and it's been 3 weeks. So for our friends, family, our partners, and just folks that follow our journey, we wanted to take a moment and make a video about our experience. And so obviously moving to from Florida in the United States all the way to South Africa, it's quite a change, right, babe?
Yeah, it's definitely been a journey, one day at a time, but it's been a beautiful journey. And the beginnings have been better than I think I imagined. I was a little like gun shy about what the heat indoors would be like because there's not electricity as prevalent as in the States, but it's not been bad. And the weather outside's beautiful, as you can see.
Yeah, so we moved here in the dead of summer. We got here at the end of January, and right now it's trending towards mid-February at the moment, or I guess exactly mid-February.
Yeah.
And so this is still summer. It's like for the northern hemisphere, February is equivalent to August. So this is one of the hotter months of the year, and actually it's been super nice, hasn't it?
Yeah, the weather's really, really pretty, especially last couple days. It kind of rained and it's been, what, 70-ish?
Upper 70s, low 80s, and very low humidity. So we're from the Panhandle of Florida. A little place called Fort Walton Beach is where we live most of our time there as a married couple and around the area. But man, it's so hot and humid here. So coming to South Africa, one thing that you don't get a lot of is air conditioning because electricity. It's pretty expensive here for people.
Yeah, it's very expensive. Yeah, we don't run AC and we run very minimal things and turn electricity like buttons off all day, and it's still running us. It's way more expensive than in the States.
It really is. It really is. And so that was a little bit of a change, I'd say, just from
Yeah.
a creature comfort standpoint. But I mean, that's if that's the worst thing, that's not a big deal. So we landed in Parys, South Africa. We work with a ministry called Breakthrough Land, and under that ministry is a church called Overcomers Tabernacle, and we're actually pastors of that church. I preach now. It's had my second week in a row preaching. Been here for 3 Sundays, and so I'll be doing a lot of that. But we've been settling in very nicely, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of new experiences, tried a lot of new foods, so that's been really cool. The kids are, I mean, they're having the time of their lives. Honestly, they've been kind of isolated in homeschool world for years, and here there's a co-op, there's a missionary school where other
Yeah.
missionaries from Zimbabwe and London and their families are coming together, and then some local discipleship children as well. And they go there every day and they learn. They have like their core studies, and then they do farming or cooking or art or PE or they're actually putting a movie together on Fridays right now as their Friday
So
kind of
much
fun
cooler
thing.
than
Yeah,
public
I
school
know
in
my kids.
America,
They're
I'd
having
have
so
to
much
say.
fun.
They're learning a lot.
Yeah.
So, what would you say has been like the biggest adjustment coming here as far as, hey,
Hi, Dad.
uh,
We're filming a video.
that's our father in
It's
law.
okay.
That's my father in law, Kirk. He walked back from the gym. He's a brave man,
Yes.
but he came here with us, so he's a part of the journey
Yeah.
as well. But yeah, back to the question.
Um,
What would be just, you'd say, maybe the biggest adjustment moving to the other side of planet Earth?
Oh goodness. The biggest adjustment I would say right now. Oh, okay. So I don't know that I talked about this before, but community. There's so much community, which is such a beautiful thing. But I'm very much 51% extrovert, 49% introvert. So I'm still adjusting to the fact that there's a lot going on
Yeah.
with people all the time. From co-ops to ministry to meetings to just having people over. So I'm still kind of like, I guess, adjusting to that.
Yeah, I'd say it's at least our experience in America was a lot of folks were just so busy.
Yeah.
America keeps you very, very busy. Most people are two income households. There's sports, there's all kinds of extra things. And I think, for some folks, like building church community is not as normal.
Yeah.
Maybe I know there's some
Like,
place.
we say doing life together as a tagline, but do we do life? We're talking like multiple meals together a week. We're talking school together, walking together, working out together. The kids are all in the same programs together. It's pretty wild how tight knit this community is.
So I'd say we're busy. Everyone's busy here, but we're so busy with each other.
Yeah.
I'd say that's been really cool. We've probably had people to our house for dinner, man, at least 3 times a week on average, and then at someone's house or going out for dinner, people coming over in the church community, helping set things
And then
up.
lunches after church, we all do,
That's a big change, yeah. So with Overcomers Tabernacle, our main focus is on the 15 and under high poverty youth. So we live in Parrace, and just adjacent to Parrace is Tumahole. And so a lot of our kids come from Tumahole. They maybe walk 2-3 kilometers to get to the pickup point, and some just walk 5, 6, 7 kilometers to get to church. One of the most interesting things is from Parrace, we cross the Val River, a bridge there to get to the ministry property. And when I'm coming in, I'll see groups of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids. I mean, from like maybe as young as 4, it looks like,
some little ones.
and up, usually with some older ones, some like tweens or teens, and they're walking to church, and that's just normal life. But part of what we do too is we feed them. So every Sunday we have this big community meal, and it's just beautiful to watch people hang out. I mean, of course, there's adults in the church as well, but hanging out, spending time together, probably a good hour after church.
Yeah, so we do games. Like it's run a lot like a children's church. So it's focused on children. It's mostly children. And so they run a lot of just awesome games and Bible trivia. And then we do praise and dance, which got like rap and cool lights going on, and just all the kids are getting into. They're all worshiping. It's been beautiful to see. And then they separate out. There's about 50 to 70, depending on the week, younger kids, like the 10 and under, and they go out and then they eat at 11:30 actually, and then they fill up all this space, and then they get them out, cleared out, and then the rest of the church. I think I counted 146. Is that right? No, 125. The last couple of weeks it's been about 125 like total estimated meals that we serve just on Sundays, and that's the meals that we serve. And then we also have bags of food like potatoes and bread and bits of like pizzas and fruits that we get to send home to the families as well.
It's beautiful. It's honestly, it's a lot of fun actually. The services, like I would have never thought ever in my life.
My dad, he's like, this is like a breath of fresh air. Like he loves it. He loves it. It's rocking. It's fun.
If you knew Kurt, that would mean a lot to you. But I never knew how much fun it would be to start service with prayer and then Bible trivia games or Christian music game for 15 minutes maybe.
There were musical chairs one day, like something like
that.
It's
so engaging. And we have the praise session where there's usually like the kids, like they know dances to it because we have dance teams that go out and minister in the schools and things like that, just to share as a means to get attention and then share the gospel with others in the schools and out in the community. And so, once I just say more praise type session,
like rap,
high energy,
like Forrest Frank, and then weaved in with some Hillsong maybe.
And then they go to kids' church, and then we have a little more of about 30 minutes more of just a really heavy worshipful set. So the church experience, that's been different. I'd say very different than anything we experienced in the U.S. And it's funny how even the adults, they get so into it. It's so much fun. I mean, for me, last Sunday, I actually was crying during the praise set.
I saw
just that. Watching these kids and just this overwhelming sense from the Holy Spirit, like of the future God wanted them to have. And it was like, I felt like the Lord's like, these are your kids too. And just like that sense of like adoption and kind of taking ownership and having a meaningful share and investment in their future. His plans were just going in and out of my head and heart, and I'm crying over what the Spirit of God's showing me, but it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. So we were talking more though too about just life. I would say this one thing that I really took for granted is what it is to set up your life
Mhm.
just somewhere else. I'd say this in America, at least where we've lived, everything is so convenient, right, babe?
Yeah.
Like, did we ever have to travel an hour for furniture or anything that we really needed? Like,
No,
I
no.
mean, just go to Best Buy, you get what you need, you get this, you get that. It's not exactly that way here. Now, I'm sure there's
You can order
places.
stuff online, but
Yeah.
everything's been really expensive. Like everything's like 3-4 times as much for like technology.
Computers are really expensive here.
Anything used is basically the same price.
Yeah. Very small discount for buying used things.
Yeah. I mean, I bought kind of a junky weighted keyboard, just a kit that we sold, we gave away a
We
lot
gave
of
away
things.
a
We
lot
gave
of
away a
things.
car. We gave away a lot of
Okay.
things.
Okay. May that not affect our reward in heaven, but
Yeah.
yes, we did give
But
away a
like
car.
we just gave away what we could, but been replacing it. I we'll replace it, it'll be fine. But then I'm like, oh man, that is the junkiest weighted keyboard, and it's like $300-400, and so I'm having a hard time with that because I'm like, I like deals,
Yeah, just little like kitchen things, stuff you need, and it's hard to get a hold of big things. Now we have a big family, so we have my wife and I, Lacey and I, 7 kids, and then my father-in-law, her dad, Kirk, and so that's 10 people. So I'm like, I see like 2-3 family homes that have big commercial kitchens. I legit need a commercial kitchen. And so you're used to these large pots and pans that are so easy to get in America. Like you just pop down to Walmart and it's everything you need is there. And here, things are so small. Like a large pot is it's not a easy item to get a hold of, right?
Yeah.
And so just kitting out the family and the house, that's been very different. And so it's taken time. And then also too, another thing I'd say is like our credit here. I had a little short video about us getting a car, and praise God, we were able to get a vehicle. That was one thing we weren't really sure how that would work out.
Yeah.
So your credit in America, like your credit score, your rating, it doesn't mean anything here. They don't use that system. And so fortunately, we were able to, a friend of the ministry or a person in the ministry was able to make some connections for us to get a really good deal on a used Mitsubishi SUV, put a little bit down and got it owner financed. That was really, really great.
Yeah.
And so, that's a different thing. What else would you say is different? What's popping off your head? Or just an interesting experience here?
I don't know. I've had some of the fruit and veggies. If we're just talking, like they're way fresher, and they call what do they call zucchini? The baby Alitos. Anyway, and avocados. I had an avocado sitting in the fridge.
Tell the avocado story.
I had avocado sitting in the fridge for like 2 weeks, and I opened it up, and I'm like, oh. Come look at this avocado. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I don't know what they're doing to our fruit there.
Was there like no browning on it?
No browning. It was so good and delicious. And you know avocado got like 2 days on it in the States.
It's so true.
And then the granadillas, is that how you say that?
Granadilla.
They look like avocados, and I cut into it, and it's a passion fruit, I guess.
Okay.
But I never had those before. It tastes like a really sour mango. My kids love them.
It's like nature's Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, it's all seedy, and that's been really fun. So I've enjoyed shopping and experienced some of the new like foods. Not a lot of new foods, but just different. And curry is huge here. And if you know me, you know I love curry. Like curry is delicious.
Yeah, South
I've been
Africa
excited about
runs
that.
on curry.
It's
everywhere.
It's so good. No slap your mama though.
Yeah. If you're in the South, you know if you know, slap your mama is the seasoning of all seasonings. We meant to bring like industrial sized canisters of
We
slap your
forgot.
mama. And
Yeah.
we forgot. We did
Dropped
a
the
bad
ball.
thing there. So when we come back to visit in September, guess what we're bringing back? A bunch of slap your mama.
Yeah.
I definitely miss that. One thing that has really really blessed me here is just the warmth of the people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Everybody's been so warm and so excited.
So
Jared Bear, he's 9 months old today, and so everywhere we go, everyone's like, "Can I hold it?" The cashiers at the grocery stores and stuff, they all like want to hold him, and so they pick him up, and he laughs. He goes, "Ha ha ha!" he's saying hi. And so he's having such a good time.
Yeah.
And everyone has been just so friendly and warm so far. It's been a really good experience too.
Yeah, Jaron is like becoming a celebrity baby, I think, in our little town here.
It's a little down.
There's like one shopping center that's near our house,
Mhm.
and so we've been in there several times, getting groceries or just little things, and so you start to get to know the people there. But he comes in, and yeah, it's so funny. Like we were loading up a bunch of stuff this morning from one of the stores, just some home goods that we needed, and we're having a little tough time with him. He's wanting to be held, and the cashier lady's like, "Oh, can I hold him?" And she's just loving on him, and
She
so
bought him
sweet.
a toy.
She did.
She bought him a toy. She's
Yeah.
like, "Here, I buy this for you."
Like, do you do this as a parent sometimes? You
Yeah.
don't mean to buy your kid a toy, but we're talking like this is a 9-month-old, okay? We
Yeah.
don't do this with all of our kids, but you just grab something off the shelf and let them play with it, and you're gonna put it back. And she wouldn't have it.
Mm.
She's like, "No, I'm buying him this toy." It was so
It was really cute. Okay, so one thing I thought had been like I didn't really expect or anticipate, even though I think I was aware maybe in a mental capacity, just the need within the volunteer community, the need within the missions community itself. They all have kids, they have families. I think there's 22 people on the land.
yeah.
And we kept getting reports of like my girls even went to the school and they were like, "Oh, it's so hot in there. There's no fans." And so I'm like, "Do you guys need fans?" Like, yes. So we've been able to sew and visas and passports and diapers. I know one of the moms didn't have diapers last week, and someone saw that, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" I had no idea. So we can sew toward that, and meals. I don't know. There's been just so much that we've been able to, as One Fire Ministry,
Yeah.
become aware of because we're integrated into the community of the need of the community, not just the broader townships, but like these are the hands and feet, and the hands and feet need to be fed, and they need to have
Yeah.
diapers, and they need to have their visas and all these, and they can't work within the community. So I think that's been amazing, and just to share with you guys, what anyone who's contributing has been able to contribute and sow into is really pragmatic on top of just us moving and traveling, which is very expensive. We've been able to really sow just food, electric, gas, visa support, diapers, like you name it. We've been able to. Oh, I know their discipleship. Like one night I heard them talking like, "Hey, we have 25 kids coming and we have food for 6. We have money for food for 6." I was like, "What?" I overheard it and they were like, "Oh no, we're okay." I goes, "No. Like, how can we help?"
Yeah.
Like One Fire is a ministry itself. So it's an entity that seeks to serve not just our family, obviously, in the move and in the practical things, like we get to minister and disciple and lay hands on the sick and all the cast
Yeah.
out the devils and all that cool stuff. But actually, we get to very pragmatically be the hands and feet with food and supplies as well already, like within the first few weeks. So I thought, I don't know, that blessed my heart. I'm like, oh, that makes me feel like I don't know, that makes me
Yeah,
feel so
so
good.
I mean, to all of our partners out there, it's what you're sowing into is not just our support.
Yeah.
It's you're empowering us to extend your generosity farther into means and ways and spaces that are really touching lives. It's showing the love of Christ in a very practical
Yeah.
way, and so just hey, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
thank
for
you.
empowering us and
Yes.
trusting us to do that. I mean, there's other things as well, that are going on as far as that happens, but that'll probably be something we'll break down for our partners in a different video.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, this has been a beautiful place. Okay, so do you want to know about one of my just most favorite things here?
Yes.
Yeah, so I love the weather. I love the geography here. Okay, it is low humidity. It is mountains, rivers. I grew up out west, so I miss that stuff all the time. And having lived in Florida for years, and I love Florida. If you're going to live in America, Florida is hands down one of the best places to be. There's so many reasons to live in Florida if you're in the States. But man, it is hot for so long. For so long. The humidity, it's flat. I mean, our beaches where we came from are just world class, and so I love it. But man, it's just nice to get up in the morning, go for a walk, see some mountains. It's cool when you get up. Even when we first got here, they were having a heat wave, and it was like in the low 90s. But man, you get in the shade and it doesn't feel that bad. At nighttime, it cools down. So it was really, really nice. So for me, that's pretty special.
Yeah.
It's something I prayed God, please move me somewhere like this. I thought like Colorado or something like that. But no, South Africa.
And it helps dry your clothes.
It
It
does.
does.
Because you don't have dryers here.
And your
sure-
clothes get dry faster.
I'm sure someone has a
Outside.
dryer in South Africa. We don't. You hang your clothes.
Yeah.
But that's cool. That's cool. You know, it's
Hasn't been as bad as I thought. With that. It's been fine.
no. So I would say like as a family, we're very happy here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're happy here. And a big part of that is we know we're exactly where God has called us to be.
Yes.
And so it's very fulfilling. It's very rewarding. And we're just looking forward to everything that we're gonna, do in the future here. It's been 3 weeks. You're mostly just settling in, and that takes a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been great to be here. So should we do questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, I made a Facebook post I think just a handful of days ago and told people we were doing this video. So let's see. Let's look at some questions, babe. Okay. So this is not really a question, but something we'll probably do in the future. Sonia Hayes, she said she'd love to see our neighborhood, grocery store, shopping, meals, etc., culture. I've almost thought since we're here, I should start like a separate channel with just travel stuff.
Yeah.
Like that might be a lot of fun, or maybe we throw some of this on here. But
we also could put some stuff in the videos or some pictures. We have a lot of pictures. I have a lot of pictures. I haven't been posting. I've just been
we're gonna
busy and tired.
we're gonna have some B-roll in this.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, I'd say the shopping is not much different than the U.S.
Yeah, not in like the cities. In Paris, it is.
How would you say?
Well, I can't find a pair of tennis shoes, and I can't.
Yes.
And you just already said there's no furniture. We have to drive to Joburg for.
Yeah, I was thinking more like grocery stores.
Oh yeah, the grocery stores are pretty
very
comparable.
similar.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the only thing that I wish I could find here that I can't find is low-fat or non-fat Greek yogurt. It's just an easy way to get your protein in. Everything here is like double cream, full fat, which is okay. So there's some things in America that you just can't find here. Yeah. But if I walked you into our local grocery store, you'd be like, oh, this is like a grocery store almost anywhere.
Yeah.
And then as far as like shopping malls go, we went to Johannesburg last week to go furniture shopping, and we stopped at one of the malls there because there was a store in it. Very first world.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say it was super nice. So
I think
that's
what you have here that's interesting, though. When you say very first world, you have like a certain like people that can, and then you have people like that we're called to minister to that don't have access to the same things that are available to.
Yeah, definitely.
Certain sects of society.
Definitely. So meals like meals are it's a lot of beef. Beef is very popular here. Chicken. I'd say being in a mountainous area, you don't get seafood. That's one thing I do miss is the ability to get like seafood. Living in Florida, I'd say we were pretty spoiled as far as that goes. But yeah, all that's pretty cool. I mean, people, like I said, are very lovely, and we've enjoyed. Okay, so I have Peter Denke here. Peter, so good to be in the same country as you. I met him actually in Florida. He was at CI for a while as a student in the School of Ministry there, and actually met us at the airport. So awesome. Can't wait to see you again, brother. But his question is, what do you do when you don't understand the languages around you? What do you do, Lacey?
Well, fortunately, English is everybody's second language, even though there are 12 official languages in South Africa. So most of the kids I have a pretty easy time communicating with. But when it happens, like an older person or somebody I don't know speaks Sotho or Zulu, I just kind of try to say some common words that we might understand. And sometimes we understand, and sometimes we just kind of look at each other funny and walk away. So.
Yeah, that's kind of been my experience too. But I'd say 98% of the people I ran into here, they speak English either extremely well or certainly well enough to hold a conversation. So that's what I do. Okay, and Peter had another question. What was your culture shock experience? You want to answer that?
I don't think I've had a culture shock experience.
No?
No.
Okay, here's my culture shock experience. If you don't have a banking app here, which getting a bank account, I still haven't got my bank card yet, and I did get my bank account last week. You have to buy your electricity from the gas station.
Yeah.
That is wild. You go there and you let them know that you need electricity. You pay for it, and they give you a little receipt with a code. You have to tell them your meter
And
number.
sometimes we had to go like every other day. Like, whoa, like where's all the electricity going? There's no AC. Like, where is it going?
Yeah, it's kind of wild. You're like, we wonder if we have a leak or something
I
somewhere.
know.
Power's just flowing out of the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they give you the receipt, it has a code, and you go manually punch that code into your meter, and voila, you have more electricity. I think we only had the power go out on us one time because we didn't put electricity in fast enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say that was my big culture shock moment. Donna Stewart, Matt Sizak. I'm sorry, I know who you are. I don't know how to pronounce your last name well, but had a great question here. Do you get support from the USA to help you with expenses? How does it safely reach you?
Yeah, well, we to answer your question, yeah, we solely get support from the USA to help cover our expenses. So we did a budget. We fundraised for a little over a year. We read some books and research and really felt God calling us into that position and anointing us to begin fundraising. And so, yeah, it reaches us safely through platforms like Give Butter, and I think we have a couple of people on Wix, and just really awesome people that support us like that. Sorry, my daughter's distracting me a little bit through the window. But yeah.
Yeah, so we're basically missionary pastors. The church that we have here, they're not, there's not like paid staff for us. So yeah,
there's no paid staff right
yeah,
now.
most people are volunteer.
Everyone's a volunteer from other countries. You don't take an offering, you give everything you can.
Right.
That's
it's
kind
basically
of the dynamic.
a youth church.
Yes.
But yeah, so we're supported by partners of our ministry, and so yeah, if anyone here feels led to give or become a monthly partner,
partnership,
just go to www.onefireglobal.org, and we have a safe, secure giving system that you can sign up for and give, and we'd be so appreciative for that. But yeah, so so the basics of it. There's an account that we have in America for that, and there's some good platforms. We use Wise. There's another one called Nala, and it allows for international transfers to our South African account where we need it. And then also some of our banking works here just fine as well. So it's kind of a hybrid system, I guess. But yeah, it's really easy to give to what we're doing. And if there's any like missionary people out there, you see this and you're wanting to figure out, well, how do I do this? I feel the call of God to go to, some nation. Feel free to reach out to us. I'd be happy to maybe Zoom with you or just dialogue back and forth on whatever social media platform, and could point you in some good directions there. So it's actually not that hard. It's just believing God to get people as excited about the vision and call He's given you as you are. And so we just depend on the Lord to move through the hearts of His people, and we've been so blessed by everyone who continues to sow into what we are doing here. So it's pretty amazing. We have a good friend of ours, Julie Marie White, says, when is a good time to come visit? ? Summer? I'd say anytime, but if I were you, I would probably come.
September is good.
I'd come in fall or spring.
So then not June, like March, April.
March, April, May, and then what will we say? November, October, September. We used to come in September when we did our mission trips here before. We did too.
It was nice. It was good.
Very, very nice. But any time of the year, people need Jesus. So you just come as you're led. But if you want nice weather, take those months. That's the best. Summer, a little warm at night, but that makes sleeping different. But that's, hey, it's not a big deal. It's
we kind of open all the windows, and like my kids right now, they're all in the same room except Jared. And we all have all these little mattresses all lined up.
We have 2 rooms with an air conditioner. And our
like
master bedroom, and then we have a family room. And so right now, if you came to our house here, you'd see a bunch of beds on the floor in the living room.
It's kind of cute though.
It is.
It's to bed at the same time.
It's super cute.
It's kind of how I envisioned it.
Yeah, it's lovely, but we make do. But actually, it's gotten real nice. So we haven't even ran the air conditioner in the last few nights at all. It's been good. Okay, Micaiah, he's a part of the ministry here, amazing guy. But he asked, what was something you thought only happened in America, but found that it also happens in South Africa?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Only happens in America.
Nothing here really shocked me.
No, nothing. So nothing on the America side is surprising to me. Like the cultural like benefits and stuff. I would say, you know, when you do go visit the hospitals, when you do go visit the townships and see the bathrooms and see the churches and see dirt floors. I mean, that's kind of what draws is to the need. But that's the thing that is different. And even, I mean, the poorest of there's no disparity. There's bad things in every culture, but I would say the the poverty in this land is different
It's
than the
striking.
poverty in America.
It's
like,
very, yeah.
People, I don't know. A lot of people that go like days and days without eating.
Yeah, I think even you know, homelessness is a crisis everywhere.
Mhm.
But I'd say even like our homeless are probably doing better than so many people in a place like South Africa. I'd say like I went to Peru and ministered last year in February. So about a year ago, I was in Peru. Very similar type poverty there that you saw. But so that's a little, if you haven't seen that before in person, it does something to you to see it. I'd say even like wealth inequality. And like
The wealth inequality.
I'm very much a free market capitalist, but it's really odd when you see a $250,000 car pull up and you know less than a few kilometers away there's people living in tin shacks. It's a little shocking.
Yeah.
So that touches your heart very differently. I'd say too, like the amount of kids that are addicted to drugs here because of the poverty. I mean, you got like a 10, 11, 12-year-old, sometimes younger, they're just...
And that's common in the states and cities too.
Yeah, I'd say I've been to some places in the U.S. that some of the poverty I saw there struck me. I think one time I was in Harlem in New York, not the gentrified part, but that was a little shocking to see some of that, but it's much more prevalent here. And so, yeah, that, I mean, it's a big negative, but we're believing for God to transform this nation. You know, there's God. When God comes in... Yeah, Micaiah's going to be a part of that.
He started like
he started a political party.
Yeah, I mean,
and very impressive. And if you wonder why I've gotten shorter through the video, it's because we're sitting on chairs in our yard and they sink into the soil. So there's not much I can do about that.
Our kids are making faces at us through the door, so we're trying not to. They're like,
woo! Okay.
All right, is that all the questions?
Yeah, that's all the questions. So just want to say thank you so much for watching this. If you're new to us, thank you so much. But if you haven't, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like, comment, and share. We'll be using this platform to just share all kinds of things going on ministry-wise. Maybe do some teachings, talk about some theological things or even cultural things. Just things that matter to the heart of God and that He's given us a voice and an aptitude to speak into.
Yeah.
And Ella, what's your favorite thing about being in South Africa?
Probably about the backyard.
The backyard?
She likes the backyard.
You can see the backyard. It's pretty big.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. The backyard's
nice.
Awesome.
I love the yard.
Yeah. And also, if you're interested in subscribing to the newsletter, you can do that on the One Fire global page, or you can
I'll throw a link up on the
DM
video
us or message or in the comment section, and we want to hear more questions or things you're interested in.
We'll do another follow-up video, maybe out in like a 6-month one, or we'll just do some of these things ongoing. So any questions, hit them up. If it's something that we can answer, we'd be happy to. But thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Appreciate you. God bless you. And God bless you.
Africa.
From South Africa. God bless you. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world.
Bye.
Bye.